Hello, very good morning to all of you. Today I am here to complete the chapter motion of class 9. So today you have to focus on me because today I am having two sessions, or in other word we can say that I am classifying today's session into two parts. First one, in which we are going to discuss about the numericals from your exercise, and just in the second part I will take a snapshot of whatever the previous thing we have been discussed in the class. So again I am welcoming all of you for the today's session. Now I am going to just give you some examples, or I am just going to sort out some questions from your exercise. On behalf of that, you can easily solve your remaining questions, and if you will feel any doubt or any difficulty, then you will WhatsApp me on my given number, last 3 digit 333, by which I will be helpful for you to making understand the things better and better. So moving toward the topic motion. Now the first question of NCERT book, in which the question is in literally such kind of manner that according to the question, object is moving in a circular path. And according to the questionnaire, they will give you some details with respect to the object which is moving in the circular path. So like that, diameter of the circular path. So according to the question, the diameter of your circular path in which the object is rotating or moving continuously is 200 meter. So first data what we are getting, that the diameter of the path is 200 meter. Okay. The second important point, whatever has been given to us, that to complete one cycle, the object is taking 40 seconds. So simply see my picture. You can easily see according to my picture that I am just making a diagram. Like this is a circular path and the diameter of the circular path is 200 meters. So definitely, according to the mathematical formula, all of you are aware with this concept that diameter is double with respect to radius. It means if the diameter will be 200 meter, it means the radius will be 100 meter. 200 by 2, that will equal to 100 meter. Okay. Now according to the second point, what it is given, that to complete one cycle, it means if the object will start moving from this point and it will reach on this point, then it will take 40 seconds. Okay. So by picture we can easily understand our given data. Now the question, that if any object will rotate on the circular path for 2 minutes 20 seconds. So here I am writing the total time by object is equal to 2 meter 20 seconds. Actually I am doing nothing, I am just writing down all the data whatever have been given to the from the question. So diameter of the track 200 meter, it means what? Radius is equal to 200 by 2 is equal to 100 meter. Time taken for one cycle is equal to 40 seconds. The total time taken by the object for the movement is equal to 2 minutes 20 seconds. And now the final question comes. What is the question? Question is very clear, that find out the displacement. So for that we have to understand the diagram. So if let us assume or think that if any object will start from here, complete cycle 40 seconds. Okay. So now first of all, by step 1 what we will do, we will convert minute second into second. Like the data what is given 2 minutes 20 seconds. So for that, first of all I will do one thing, that I will convert 2 minutes 20 seconds into second. So 2 minutes is equal to 2 minutes into 60, that will equal to 120 second plus 20. It means if we have to represent 2 minutes 20 second in second, then we can also write that 140 second. We can also write that 140 second here. Now we are moving toward the diagram. So like for the first cycle, the object will take 40 seconds. For second cycle, 40 plus 40, 80 seconds. For the third cycle, 80 plus 40, 120 seconds. It means what? Now just understand me better, that if any object will start its movement from A, then first 40 seconds it will reach on A. In next 40 seconds means total 80 seconds, again the position of the object will be A, and in the third cycle after completion of 120 seconds the position of the object will A. It means what? If the position before and after will same, it means displacement will be 0. Okay, so it means after 120 seconds the displacement by an object is equal to 0. Okay, so now this is the trick, or this is the important key point, that from here to 20 seconds means in the next 20 seconds the displacement will take place from here to here, B. So we have to calculate the distance by an object with their given datas for only 20 seconds for the finding the displacement. So for that what we are doing, we are simply doing that 140 seconds. So first of all, according to the question, we have to find out the speed of an object, that at what speed the object is moving on the circular track. For that what we will do, you know that the circumference of the circle will be 2 pi r. The circumference of the circle will 2 pi r. So simply I wrote, for getting the speed is equal to 2 pi r, which will be known as the distance taken by the object in the circular path by time taken for one circle, So afterward we will put the data 2 into pi is equal to 22 by 7 into r is equal to 100 meter by 40, because to complete one cycle the data is given that 40 seconds. So this one will be the speed of the object on the circular path, and we know that if now we have to leave 2 minutes 20 seconds, we have to only calculate about the 20 seconds. So distance or displacement is equal to speed into time. So speed is this one, and we will simply multiply it by time taken, that will be 20, and after cutting all the numerical values, solving all the relevant data, you will be get 314.2 meters. So 314.2 meter will be the final answer for the given question. So by this question you have to understand better, even better, that like if something is moving in that cycle continuously, and we have to find out the displacement after so long time also, and the final position of the object will be A and the ending position of the object will be A only, it means displacement will be 0. It doesn't matter that how much distance the object will take and what is the speed, how much time it will move toward the rectangular path and all. So we have to always keep in our mind that displacement means the distance between final position and initial position. Displacement is nothing, it is the distance between final position minus initial position, or length if on the scale, like the final distance minus initial distance, that will be known as displacement. Okay, so this one is my first question. Now if we will move toward the NCERT exercise of motion, last section, you will go through question number 4. So in question number 4, like whatever the data is given, that at the like the object is at rest position, and afterward like it starts moving, and with the constant acceleration 3 meter per second square, it will move for continuously 8 seconds, then we have to find out the distance covered by the object. So according to the question, what is u is equal to 0? Why? U is equal to initial velocity, and initially the object was at rest position. So we consider u is equal to 0, a is equal to 3 meter per second square, and t is equal to 8 seconds. So according to the law of motion, s is equal to ut plus half at square. S is equal to ut plus half at square. So at the point u, we will put 0. Here I am writing 0 into 8 plus half into 3 into 8 into 8. And after cutting all the numerical values, it will come 96 meters. So according to the question number 4, the total distance covered by an object with the constant acceleration at 3 meter per second square for 8 seconds, the total distance covered by the object is equal to 96 meters. So these are the two examples by which you can easily understand that how we have to use the formula like s is equal to ut plus half at square, how we have to find out the distance like in a circular path, because for the circular path we have to calculate the distance into in 2 pi r manner and all. So according to the physics, you have to know that how we will use the formula, or which formula is even better for getting the appropriate result. So up to now, today session we discussed about motion, types of motion, law of motion 3, v minus u by t is equal to a, s is equal to ut plus half at square, v square is equal to u square plus 2as. We derived all the 3 laws of motion on the behalf of 2. First one, numerical method or formula putting method, and the second one was graphical method. And afterward, like with some questions we discussed in my last session also, and with the help of these 2 formulas or these 2 examples, now we are going to cover all the things whatever been present in the chapter motion. So I am requesting to all students that kindly make a notes in brief manner. Derivation is very important. You have to keep it in your mind that you have to derive all the 3 laws of motion in both manner, numerical or formula putting method and derivation method on graph method. And afterward, with some examples, least but not last, you have to sort all the questions on v minus u by t is equal to a, s is equal to ut plus half at square, v square is equal to u square plus 2as. And if the circular path is given, so if diameter is given, it means diameter by 2 is equal to radius. So for the calculation of distance, we will use 2 pi r formula, and for the speed 2 pi r by t, time taken for one circle, that will be the speed of the object in the circular path. And afterward, like for the displacement, first of all we will divide the segment of time for one circle, and it doesn't matter that how much might be possible that the time will be 3 minute 20 seconds. So you have to convert 3 minute 20 seconds into 180 plus 20, 200, and 40 into 5, 200. It means if the same question will be like for the time was given like 3 minute 20 seconds, then the displacement will be 0. Why? Because 40 seconds for one cycle, and total conversion time 3 minute is equal to 180 plus 20, 200, and 40 by 5. It means like if we will divide it, it means after 3 minute 20 seconds also the object will be at a position, and if the final position and initial position is same, so displacement will be 0. Have a great day, good day, thank you.